All right, let's get it on. Hey, good morning. I see you there. Hey, what's up? Good morning. Quick fix. Quick fix again. Oops. Waiting on this stupid thing to load. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, yeah. All right. I think we're going to shift gears here because I don't have any more songs to play. So maybe we'll play some Fortnite and chill for a little bit. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you're more relaxed. Bear with me a moment. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Donnie. Really glad you stuck around. Yeah. Hope you're feeling good. Hope everybody's feeling good. I should have asked at the beginning of stream, did a sound check. How am I sounding? How am I coming through? Loud and clear? Do you love me? Can you hear me? You know, a long time ago, Nathan, I tried really hard to figure out what was causing such a massive delay on my end, and I have since given up. There's just going to be a delay. Wish I knew what to do about that. I'm sure I could sit and do 3 or 4 hours of research and climbing around my house and checking network cables, but eh. Mm-hmm. Glad I'm coming through well. Gonna take a brief break, give you all some stuff to listen to, though, while I do that. God damn it, why is it not playing? Okay, stand by. There we go. All right, and we are back. Okay, let's get the game going. How's everybody doing out there today? Everybody having a good time, I hope. Somebody asked a question up above. Nathan King, I'm actually okay at Fortnite. Actually, I like to think I'm semi-decent at it. Might see if we can even party up with a good buddy of mine. Donnie, how are you? Morty, how are you? Arvina Saint Aconi. Haven't seen you on in a while. Of course, I haven't been on in a while, so I guess that makes sense. Incense. This stuff is supposed to be fire sign incense, but I don't know what that means. That's excellent news. You might finally be able to get some rest. Rest is resistance, comrade. Eventually, this goddamn game will load. So, I realize I haven't been live once since I did my last scripted upload. Holy crap, that thing blew up. Did you all like the Manosphere video? I have to ask because I'm a narcissist, but did you all like it? I hope you liked it. You know, I keep seeing things going on in the news about how it's voting season, and I've realized that in my mind, mentally, I had already decided or assumed that the Dems had just kind of completely pissed this election cycle down their leg. Like they were just, they completely screwed it up. You know, all the way back, I'm telling you, all the way back to January of this year, when they couldn't even get the fucking stimulus checks right. All the way back. These motherfuckers campaign on $2,000 checks. And then that turns into, well, 600 plus 1,400 is 2,000. So we're going to give you $1,400. No, motherfucker. It's $2,000 checks. And when you do that math and see that in the last year of his term, 45 wound up signing off on bigger checks than the fucking Biden did, I'm just like, okay, great. Congratulations on losing these midterm elections. I've been saying it this entire year. They could literally buy their way to victory by giving people money. I'm not even joking. The economy is hurting right now. People are really struggling. You know, we're in a pandemic right now, and then we're feeling the really, really nasty crunch of fucking inflation. And yet, right now, they could sign off on giving people checks, and they would lock down the election. It's that simple. I'm not saying this to say that voters are shallow, but I'm saying this to say that as anarchists, we always focus on direct action and focusing on people's material needs here and now. Well, people's material needs is that they're fucking broke. We're all fucking broke. I'm broke as shit. Inflation's a beast. Inflation is a beast. And right now, if they could get their shit together long enough, to actually do something that useful, they'd have it in the bag. They would have this whole fucking thing in the bag. There would be no question. And right now, we're already seeing them report in some places, oh, Dems are taking huge losses. Dems are taking... Of fucking course they were. They sat on their hands for an entire year. You're right, Lieutenant Donnie. If companies can pay politicians to vote their way, why can't politicians pay us? Why can't politicians pay us? That's positively a good question. They're already fucking corrupt. So we know that they're not above payola and pay to play. Reach in to those coffers. Stop giving every goddamn cent to fucking Northrop Grumman and BAE Systems and Boeing and Lockheed Martin, and just break us off a little bit. It doesn't even have to be a lot, just a little bit. It would be a drop in the pan. Do you know right now the tangible benefit that $2,000 a month would have on the lives of millions, tens, if not hundreds of millions of people? But instead, we sat back while the guys that are supposed to have our best interest in mind, the guys that are supposed to be on our side, we sat back while they had the fucking White House and the Congress. And they sat back and let reproductive rights get rolled back farther than they've been in 50 goddamn years. And they didn't do shit about it. Fucking disgraceful. You know, this game may load at some point here. You like my lights, y'all? Got them as a gift. Actually, as a costume party reward. I can go blue, I can go green, and go red, and go blue, and go purple. I should hang up more lights, but I couldn't figure out where to plug them in. Who's left with us here? Oh, we got some viewers left. I was never great at drawing big audiences on the lives. I wanted to play Fortnite, but it's fighting me. We're having a lot of trouble to getting it to load today. Don't really know why. You know, you all in all your constituent areas. Tell me, how is the elections and stuff going? How's the election cycle going in your area? How dreadful are the politicians right now? But I think now more than ever, failures of the system that we've observed, a system that was designed to fail, I think that has shown us now more than ever that when we talk about dual power systems, this is what it's all about. We have to create systems in place for our communities that operate outside of the state, outside of the established government, so that when the time comes and they decide that they're going to try to take away legal access to reproductive health, we already have the systems in place to provide that to people of the community. That's what we need to do. You know, they go and do that. We've already got the underground clinics going. We've already got the people who can transport people to where they need to go to get done what they need to get done. Christ on sale. Okay, let's just close it out. Start it over. Get a nice fresh boot. There we go. Let's just start the game from scratch. Alright. Let's try this again. Jolly old Fortnite. Maybe the Epic Games launcher needed to refresh. Maybe that's the issue. Gotta say, my video quality is looking crisp. Take that autofocus show. Right? Check this camera out. It's great. It's actually the same camera I record my videos with. Isn't that awesome? I love this thing. What kind of game are you working on, Nathan King? You know, to this day, I keep telling myself that I would love to learn how to make a game, but coding is very daunting to someone who's never done it before. Everyone says, learn to code, learn to code. Okay, learning to code is fucking hard. They don't tell you that shit. Learn to code is really difficult. It's not easy to learn to code. Wish I could learn to code. Much like learning a second language, learning to code can be very tricky in your mid-30s. It's not easy to do. Tiny shoot 'em up about an undying paladin killing bunch of zombos. So, it's funny you mentioned that, Nathan, because I don't even want to make a complicated game. I want to make a platformer. A Metroidvania. A 2D platformer. You know? But I would say, you know, they call it Metroidvania, so you get things in your mind like, oh, Hollow Knight. Or, oh, fucking... Nothing... No sound. You can't hear? In OBS, it... Oh, that was from when I was shouting in the next room. Anyway, you know, people think of Hollow Knight or Metroid, or think more closer along the lines to the Contra series. If any of you ever played Contra, those games were very underrated. Where you have the fucking, like, boomer shooter style arsenal, you can pick up, like, a flamethrower, a grenade launcher, stuff like that. But you move via side scrolling. And mainly I want to make it because making 3D shit is difficult. Can you imagine having to deal with geometry and pilot your little point man through a 3-dimensional world? Sounds fetty. No, Contra is a series. Contra is a series of side-scrolling shooters. Platforming shooters, side-scrollers. It's really good. Look it up sometime. Who knows? I might look that up instead if I can't get this goddamn game to load. Why is this doing this to me? Okay, we're going to close the Epic Games launcher completely. We're going to restart everything. Restart Epic Games. Although I realize, looking back to my childhood, I do not remember the supposed, like, location of Contra. You want to talk about a Fed-E game? Look at fucking Just Cause. You're literally playing for the feds in the Just Cause series. Just Cause Just Cause is named after an actual series of events. Operation Just Cause was an operation undertaken by the United States to unseat um, the head of state of Panama. And the games and like the oceanic island layout of the cities where it takes place in the fictitious city is very heavily based off of Panama. Nathan King, I'm sure Just Cause was very fun Fed-y stuff, but it was undeniably Fed-y stuff. It was very Fed-y. Now, 2 was good as well. 3 looks like a lot of fun. I've yet to play either. It's funny, I have 2 in my Steam library. I've reached that stage in my life where I'll have a game in my Steam library that I haven't even fucking played. What is going on here? Let me check something. Funfetti sounds like the Pillsbury birthday cake flavor. Yeah, it does. I hope nobody saw how messy my room is. So here's the funny thing, right? Here's the real question. Somebody should do that research. Do you think Just Cause was one of those games that got funding from the Department of Defense for portraying the military in a good light? How many video games do we play that are at least in some part military propaganda? Definitely. Oh, you asked that loaded question, Nathan King. So, basically, and hopefully the Afro-infused synthwave earlier wasn't too much of a clue. You all are probably wondering where that music's from, since you haven't heard it before. Anyway, I want to make a, I guess Afro-future punk-esque setting where a group of freedom fighters fight off a mining corporation trying to mine rare earth minerals from their country. So you'll have people who use guns, and you'll have people who are fighting robots, and you'll have people who fight with crowbars and pipes and machetes. And you'll have people killing private military contractors and enemy robots and shooting down helicopters, all kinds of fun jazz, really. It's about telling a story. And for me, anyway, side scrolling seemed like a good route to go to try and pursue because you don't have to do as much graphically. You have to make really nice drawn backgrounds graphically, and you have to have good music. Got that covered. But I don't have to render a beautiful and engaging and massive 3D world. You know? Yes, killing Blackwater and Musks, and don't forget the Saudi bin Laden group who does basically all of the construction in the Middle East and like a third of the construction in the African continent. Google the Saudi bin Laden group. This is really good. So it's like, yeah, you know? And I want to incorporate some Afrocentric themes and folklore into it. And I definitely want it to be nice and violent. Like, we really need you just hacking the heads off of PMCs, you know? Don't be afraid to give me a topic to talk about while I sit here fighting against getting my game to start. Jesus Christ almighty. Okay, let's see. Let's see if there's any issues here. Guess I'll do a file verification. Yeah, I try not to talk about it because you get satisfaction from talking about things, but the concern is you don't want the satisfaction of talking about that thing to usurp the satisfaction of doing the thing. And so I want to at some point be able to do the thing. I just have... Oh, Lieutenant Dunny. What is the flavor profile of candy corn? Just nasty flavored sugar? I don't understand. Candy corn is terrible, and I really wonder how it's maintained its time as a Halloween staple. I don't get it. I really don't. Candy corn is bad. It's aggressively bad. Marzipan. Candy corn is marzipan. Huh. Maybe I hate marzipan. Isn't marzipan made from ground up nuts? Like, isn't it made from like ground up cashews or some shit like that? I don't know. The waxy, syrupy flavor. Okay, so I should tender this to say candy corn's not like dreadful or awful. Candy corn is tolerable. Now, I was somewhere once and somebody handed out these. They were like candy corns, but they were little candy pumpkins, apparently made from the same sugary, waxy bullshit. But they were like, they tried to make them pumpkin flavored, and it was terrible. Those might have been some of the worst candy I've ever eaten. Here's a question, though. Has anybody ever had a milk dud that isn't hard? We're talking about Halloween candy. When's the last time you had a milk dud that wasn't hard and was seriously hurting your jaw to chew through the goddamn thing? Which I think they contain like fucking molasses or something crazy like that. More candy should be made with molasses. Pumpkin spice marzipan candies. What is wrong with you? Ew. Well, I might as well grab my e-juice bottle while this is verifying. It was a delight. Yes, you had a box of good ones once. One time you had a box of good ones. Also, I was actually trying to get a little before you came upstairs, so it really shouldn't be anything. Worst of the worst. Okay. Talking to Essie Soul to see why the hell the game's not loading. So, I like most Halloween candy, actually. I like chocolates. You want to know? Okay, here we go. Here's the one I know you all won't like. None of you like Almond Joy, right? Or Mounds. Like, right? Like, no sane person eats this crap under the age of 60. Like, who wants chocolate stuffed full of coconut shavings? Who in their right mind wants that? Also, really wondering what the latency is on this stream. Nathan King, what is wrong with you? Why? Why? Donnie, no! Disgusting! It's like they took chocolate and injected it full of garbage. Ugh. First of all, shaved coconut doesn't even have flavor. Shaved coconut is purely texture, and its texture tasted like somebody took an unscented candle and grated it and then fed that to you. Let's eat. Dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Disgusting. Gag me with a spoon. Just nasty. Put Raven skull back over here, I guess. Coconut is very mid. Venus, I agree. Very, very mid. Okay. Everybody here likes Reese cups, right? Gag me with a spoon. Gag me with a spoon. I cannot stand this flavor. Yeah. Somebody write that fucking song. I wish I knew how to write music. I would write that song in a heartbeat. I would sing that song live on stream, but I cannot sing. I wonder if that should be. I wonder if that should be like a 10K sub push goal. Is I get 10K subs, and I do a vocal track for the first time. Yeah. Yeah, Reese's are good. Reese cups are great. Reese's are amazing. Payday. You mentioned Payday earlier. Payday are wonderful too. It's fucking whole peanuts and caramel. Delicious. It's better than peanut M&Ms. A lot of people walk around here talking about how peanut M&Ms are good. Peanut M&Ms are terrible. They are subpar. Have you ever had peanut butter M&Ms? Yeah, try those, and you'll never have peanut M&Ms ever again. Hell, try the fudge brownie M&Ms. Again, you'll never have peanut ever again. Chocolate raspberry M&Ms exist. Those are amazing too. Yeah, Lieutenant Donnie, I hear you. They are hard to peel. Now, back in the day, they used to coat the wax wrapper with a little bit of oil to get it to lift off the chocolate easy. I wonder if they have started cutting that out. It was probably cottonseed oil or something to save money. I don't know. You know what, Nathan King? I will grant you almond M&Ms. Almond M&Ms aren't bad. Paul, you miss Royals. What are Royals? I don't know what that is. Crunchy cookie M&Ms. Yes, those are great. I'll even take the pretzel crisp M&Ms. I will take the wafer M&Ms. Yeah. Um Speaking of almonds, I used to not be very big into nuts in my chocolate bars, but if you ever go to the store and you see that Hershey bar with the beige writing and the pinstripes, it's called Symphony. Those are pretty tasty. Although, you know, Reese's has a bar now, and it's one of the most fucking just decadent, indulgent things you could ever put in your mouth. Large mint, and not like currant mint. M&M's Royals, so it's large mint. Yeah, Kit Kat is good, but you have to always contend with supporting Nestle. All the chocolate companies are dreadful, but Nestle is like trying to be fucking supervillains. They're trying to be the goddamn umbrella corporation. Hey, Richard Johnson, welcome to the party. Uh, Lieutenant Donnie, you should do that more often. Show your true anarchist colors. Take a 4-bar Kit Kat and bite it in half long ways, right? Like just into all 4 of the bars. Do that in front of people to make them rage and trigger their anxiety. I swear someone near you will have a panic attack if you do that. Nathan King, the Reese's bar is even, Yeah, it's on another level than Nutty Buddies. Nobody likes Nutty Buddies. M&M's Royals. I don't think I've... Paul, how the fuck old are you? I'm in my 30s and I've never heard of that. Yes. Or eat pizza with a fork and a knife, you know? Eat pizza with a fork and a knife. Bite a Kit Kat long ways in half. Make sure you bite through every stick. Go through the pack of gummy bears and eat everything out and only leave the grape flavor. Goddamn game. Yes, not to be confused with Nutter Butter. Hey, Mr. WB. Yes, put the beheaded bodies of the gummy bears back in the bag. Haribo are not very good anymore. I used to think they were good, and then I discovered Albanese. Ladies and gentlemen, and those who lieth betwixt, Albanese is now the crowned king of gummy bears. Haribo can suck it. I once had someone try to tell me, oh, no, you see, Black Forest, those are the best. Have you ever had Black Forest? They taste nasty. They taste like chemicals. They taste like cleaning chemicals. I don't understand why people would eat that shit. Oh. Maybe my game is starting. Albanese is goated, my friends. Goated. Apparently, you can also tour their factory. It's located in Indiana. I want to say they're a worker-owned company, too. Props to Albanese. Haribo makes good candy, but not good gummy bears. Haribo's candy raspberries are really good, and we love those things to death. We do also have to save room and allow for Swedish fish. Swedish fish are the gods. They are great and wonderful. I had a buddy that lived in the hood. He had a house on the corner, and I guess a testament to the resourcefulness of folks fucking grinding in the hood. He opened up a candy shop out their side window. Apparently, this was successful. Arvinus, I do have Steam. We're probably about to have to play a different game or something, because this is getting fucking ridiculous. I can't get Fortnite to load. I do have Steam, though. That is the answer to your question. I have Steam. What, you trying to play multiverses? Ocean Spray is a worker co-op. Delicious cranberry juice. It tastes like solidarity. Bob Red Mill. I don't know what Bob Red Mill is. What is Bob Red Mill? Somebody tell me what Bob Red Mill is. Ugh, God. Am I going to be stuck playing Apex? Wow, is Elder Scrolls actually updated? Color me surprised. Oh, they mill grains. Huh. So they're an actual mill. Color me surprised. Well, you know, it's kind of like the Pearl Milling Company, the former name of Aunt Jemima. Mr. WB, I have been up to pretty much the same old stuff, just working entirely too much and being a parent, so being busy. It's been hard to find time to stream, and honestly, it's not really been a huge priority, but, you know. Oh, gluten-free. Yes, you've got corn flour and rice flour, lots of wonderful alternatives. I love me some corn flour. Maseca corn flour. Add a little bit of that to your dry mix for your chicken, fried chicken batter. Amazing. Just a touch. Okay. We're going to do a test here. I need you all in chat to pay attention. Okay? All right. So what's going to happen is I'm going to hold up something and say a phrase. And then I want you all to tell me how long it takes to hear that phrase come through on your end. Because there's a crazy delay. So, what's going to happen is I'm going to hold up this tube of incense and say fire. When I do that, as soon as you hear that in chat, I need you to type in fire. Okay? You ready? Here we go. Fire. Oh, Jesus Christ. Holy shit. God damn it. That was like 30 seconds. That was like a 30-second delay. Oh, God, that's terrible. That's terrible. Oh, man. Oh, God. Well, there's always... So here's the funny thing, right? You see on the screen here, I have the chat overlay. the chat overlay updates faster than the chat in my OBS. God, how fucked is my setup? Jesus Christ. All right, let's try that again. We're going to try that again, all right? Ready? Fire. Oh my God. That's terrible. I actually got my watch this time, and the next time we do it, we're going to time it. I want to get a rough idea of exactly how long the delay is. In this case, the screen overlay is now behind the actual text chat in my OBS. It's all going to come piling in here in a second on the screen overlay over here in the doopity-doo. Yes, okay. We're going to do it one more time, Arvinus. All right. Are you ready? And fire. "26 seconds. 26 seconds. It takes 26 seconds. I assume you all are pretty fast typists, so you could probably type in a 4-letter word in a half second. And it took me 26 seconds to see the first person type in the word fire. Yeah. Oh, now the French have had some wonderful revolutions in their time. Excuse me. So, all right. Well, we're having a really bad delay. I can't get my game to load, and my computer's acting fucky wucky. So we're probably going to go ahead and call it there, y'all. Thank you all for joining me. If I can find some music, I'll play you out. If I can get it to work. Let's see here. I didn't say they were all good.